Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to welcome you all to the 59th commencement of the Graduate School and University Center of the City University of New York. I am Norman Carey, Interim Provost and Senior Vice President of the Graduate Center, and I'll be Master of Ceremonies for this evening's exercises. A few housekeeping items. First, I ask that you take a moment to silence all cell phones until after the ceremony is completed. Also, we ask all guests to remain seated at the end of the ceremony until all the faculty and graduates have recessed from the hall. Please now welcome the Graduate Center Foundation Board member Karen Altfest, who will lead the platform party to the stage. Thank you. The platform party will remain standing until all graduates have entered. It is now my pleasure to declare the ceremony open. We welcome this year's graduates, and the academic procession will be accompanied by the members of the Elebash String Quartet. The procession will begin with the faculty led by Grand Marshal Donna Stanton, followed by our graduates led by Marshals Candace Chu and Jill Ciricella. Please rise for the national anthem. The national anthem will be performed by Xiaoming Tian, a candidate in the Doctor of Musical Arts program, who is graduating this year. Congratulations, Xiaoming. Thank you so much. Please be seated. I would now like to welcome Dr. John Verzani, Chair of the Faculty Senate and a member of the CUNY Board of Trustees, to give greetings on behalf of the CUNY Board.
Good evening, President Broomberg, distinguished faculty, guests, families, friends, executive officers. Welcome to today's honorary degree recipients, Robert Robinson and Lucy Shapiro, and most importantly, the CUNY Graduate Center class of 2025. As the faculty trustee, it's my great honor to be here today on behalf of the Board of Trustees of the City University of New York to celebrate a significant milestone in your lives. I know a graduate degree is the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. This moment is a testament to your resilience, strength, and your belief in yourself. Take a moment to appreciate this fantastic accomplishment. Give thanks to your faculty mentors, family, and friends who helped guide you along the way. While the world we live in right now is unpredictable, you can be sure your priceless CUNY degree will help you navigate its twists and turns. Be bold and dream big, be agents of change, do what you can to make the world better for the next generation. The trustees expect great things from each of you and will be rooting for your success. I have no doubt that you have the talent, the passion to change the world. After all, you're CUNY graduates. Good luck, class of 2025.
Thank you, Dr. Verzani. It is now my honor to introduce President Joshua C. Brumberg. Dr. Brumberg was appointed president of the Graduate Center in June 2024. An active neurobiology researcher, he has been a CUNY faculty member for more than 2 decades. He was the Dean for the Sciences at the Graduate Center from 2016 to 2023 and served twice as the acting executive director of the Advanced Science Research Center at the Graduate Center. He received a PhD in neurobiology from the University of Pittsburgh and a BA in biology from Williams College. Please join me in welcoming President Brumberg to the podium.
Good evening, everyone. Commencement is the culmination of the academic year. It is the formal conferring of degrees, and especially at the CUNY Graduate Center, a time for our community to recognize the incredible achievement of all of our graduates. Every member of this graduating class and all of us in the faculty and administration chose to be part of a community of scholars in which the pursuit and sharing of knowledge is prized. I am grateful that you elected to be part of this community and to be with us here today. And I look forward to celebrating this milestone occasion with you in an environment in which all our accomplished graduates and those who came to honor them receive the attention and respect they deserve. We are honored to be joined by members of the CUNY Board of Trustees and CUNY leadership and the Graduate Center Foundation Board. Please remain seated as I call your name. CUNY Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs, Denise Maybank, and from our Graduate Center Foundation Board, soon I can say a fellow alum, Dr. Karen Altfest, James Blanco, Miles Gerstein, Samantha Gilbert, and Craig Kaplan. And now I turn it back over to Norm.
Thank you so much. It is now my pleasure to welcome Corey Scher, who will speak on behalf of the graduates. Corey Scher is a PhD candidate in Earth and Environmental Sciences. This year, he started a role as a postdoctoral researcher in the Conflict Ecology Lab at Oregon State University, supported by a NASA research grant. He studies the environmental consequences of armed conflict using Earth observation data and methods from the geosciences. His doctoral work at the Graduate Center, mapping damage in armed conflict zone and disaster settings, has had global impact and been featured in hundreds of news stories. He received a BA in geology from the University of California, Berkeley, and an MS in geology from the City University of New York. Please welcome Corey Scher.
Good evening, everyone, and congratulations to all the graduates. To the friends, family, and loved ones here today, thank you. I'm sure I speak for us all when I say this day belongs to you too. Your patience, support, and sacrifices over the years helped us to reach this milestone and kept us going on the days we weren't sure we could. And yes, we're done. Maybe now we can finally explain what we do. Our research might seem as unintelligible as a doctor's handwriting, but what we've accomplished here is simple, not in effort, but in essence. We found in ourselves the resolve to commit to an idea, and regardless of the demands, the intensity, and the setbacks, we found the courage to stay the course and not look away. For me, that idea was to better understand destruction from war and disaster as an earth scientist, and by developing algorithms using satellite data, I mapped unprecedented devastation in the Gaza Strip, widespread damage in southern Lebanon, damage in Ukraine equivalent to Manhattan bombed 5 times over, most recently thousands of homes lost to wildfires in Los Angeles. Now, full of new understanding, discernment, and in my case, some new gray hair, we know that we have what it takes to not go gently into that good night. We know how to stretch the limits of our endurance because we made it here despite significant obstacles. A pandemic, campus shutdowns, research delays, and what felt like endless revisions. Revisions so endless that even 2 weeks ago, the Grad Center asked us to double-check the spelling of our own names for today's program. At some point, I spelled my own name wrong, and I had to revise that at the last minute, too. But now we're here to finally cross the finish line of this intellectual marathon. As we leave through the doors of David Geffen Hall, many of us do so as newly minted masters, and many as newly minted doctors. The new doctors are now ready for the moment we've all been waiting for, when we're sitting on a plane and the captain comes on the intercom and says, "Passengers, we have a non-medical emergency." We think to ourselves, this is it. The captain continues, "We need someone who can explore restorative justice pathways as practices to foster belonging in New York City transfer schools." That's a dissertation from today's program, and congratulations to Dr. Miguel Rodriguez. This non-medical emergency could happen anytime, anywhere, even in a place like David Geffen Hall. We would have to interrupt regular programming to ask the entire crowd, "Is there a doctor in the house?" Yes, today there are over 300 more, and a lot of masters too. But we can only help with things like an emergency peer review on settler colonialism or a crash course in neural mechanisms of context-sensitive behavior in the adult male zebra finch. That's another dissertation title, and congratulations to Dr. Catherine L. Anderson. Jokes aside, we graduate at a time when the value of rigorous academic communities like ours couldn't be more important. We develop advanced technology, research difficult diseases, and engage directly, often at the forefront, with the more fraught social and political issues of our time. We do that together with deep, sometimes all-encompassing commitment. The support of those around us, we walk across this stage today committed to the ideas that brought us here and to continuing the work in some form or another. I really couldn't be more honored to be here. The lessons, values, and spirit of New York City's public university will always make me proud to call the CUNY Graduate Center my alma mater. So thank you all. Congratulations, graduates. Get out there, make good choices. Stay the course, and never look away.
Thank you, Dr. Shuren. And if we have a mapping crisis, we know which doctor to go to. I now have the pleasure of introducing Dr. Faye Ginsberg, recipient of the President's Distinguished Alumni Medal. Dr. Ginsberg and Professor Jeff Maskowski, the Executive Officer of Anthropology, would you please stand and join me at the podium? The President's Distinguished Alumni Medal is awarded selectively to individuals whose extraordinary contribution merits special institutional recognition. Dr. Faye Ginsberg, you have dedicated your career to illuminating the lives, struggles, and cultural practices of communities too often left out of public view. As an anthropologist, filmmaker, and New York University professor, you have shaped how scholars and the public understand cultural activism, reproductive politics, indigenous media, and disability justice. Through your path-breaking ethnographic work and public scholarship, you have made visible whole worlds of experience, bringing a voice to marginalized communities and helping to reshape the institutions that represent them. Your landmark 1989 book, Contested Lives, The Abortion Debate in an American Community, remains essential reading in political and medical anthropology. In it, you offered a nuanced, human-centered account of the abortion debate in Fargo, North Dakota, resisting easy binaries and modeling an engaged, empathic form of scholarship. Your subsequent work has ranged widely across topics, yet always returns to a central concern: how communities articulate their identities and push back against marginalization through cultural expression. From studying and supporting the media practices of indigenous peoples across 3 continents, to revealing the creativity and true potential of disabled people in New York City, you have expanded the boundaries of your discipline. As founder and director of NYU's Center for Media, Cultural, and History, and co-founder of the Center for Disability Studies, you have created academic homes for generations of scholars and students pursuing engaged interdisciplinary research. Your many honors, including a MacArthur Genius Fellowship and your recent election to the American Academy of Arts and Sciences, reflect your exceptional vision and influence. You earned your PhD in anthropology from the CUNY Graduate Center, where your intellectual communities took root and where your work continues to inspire. For your groundbreaking contributions to anthropology and public life, for your unwavering advocacy for equity and inclusion, and for your lifelong dedication to bringing new voices and hidden perspectives to light, the Graduate Center of the City University of New York is proud to present you with the President's Distinguished Alumni Medal. Congratulations. There you go. Thanks. All right. At this commencement, we are privileged to recognize 2 individuals who've been selected to receive honorary degrees. To begin, I have the honor to present on behalf of the Graduate Center the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, to Rob Robinson. Would Mr. Robinson and Professor Kiernan Howard, Executive Officer of Earth and Environmental Sciences, please join me at the podium. Mr. Rob Robinson, you have transformed hardship into hope. From your own experience with homelessness to your position as an esteemed advocate, you have turned personal struggle into a force for dignity and housing justice worldwide. You have emerged as a profound voice in the movement to end homelessness, a scholar activist whose tireless dedication has shaped narratives and uplifted communities, both locally and globally. As a co-founder of the Take Back the Land movement and a leading member of the Campaign to Restore National Housing Rights, you have championed the human right to housing with unwavering conviction. Through your involvement with the Right to the City Alliance, the Coalition to Save Harlem, and the U.S. Human Rights Network, you have led communities to campaigns to alleviate poverty, violence, and inequality. You stand as an intellectual force with a commitment to scholarship that serves the public. Your ability to translate the lived realities of housing injustice into compelling academic discourse has made you a sought-after guest lecturer, enriching conversations at law schools, human rights institutes, and public universities alike. Your collaboration with Graduate Center faculty members bridged scholarly inquiry and social action. In influential public forums and at universities across the country, you have engaged students and inspired diverse audiences, affirming that the path toward justice is one that academia must walk hand in hand with communities. Your journey is a testament to the power of perseverance and the potential for transformation. providing a powerful example of how personal adversity can inspire global change. In partnerships worldwide, as USA-Canada coordinator of the International Alliance of Inhabitants, and in initiatives from Brazil to Spain to South Africa, you empower oppressed communities. Because of your generosity, optimism, and unwavering commitment to justice, your influence reaches beyond policy into hearts and minds. You embody the very best of public scholarship and the enduring value of the City University of New York. For your dedication to reimagining housing as a human right, for amplifying the voices of the marginalized, and for advancing a vision of a just and equitable world, the Graduate Center of the City University of New York proudly confers upon you, Mr. Rob Robinson, the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights and privileges associated therewith. Congratulations. I would now like to ask Dr. Lucy Shapiro and Professor Kevin Gardner to join me at the podium. You have redefined the field of developmental biology and illuminated the intricate workings of the living cell. Through your pioneering research on a single bacterium, you have uncovered fundamental principles of cell differentiation and organization, yielding new insights into the building blocks of life. Your path-breaking work has revolutionized the understanding of biological systems and contributed to the development of innovative strategies to combat antibiotic resistance, advancing both science and public health. Your systems engineering approach has redefined the study of cellular processes and inspired generations of scientists to view biology through multiple lenses. A proud graduate of Brooklyn College, you have built a career of groundbreaking discovery from your early days at the Albert Einstein College of Medicine and Columbia University to your leadership at Stanford University, where you served as the founding chair of the Department of Developmental Biology and now direct the Beckman Center for Molecular and Genetic Medicine. Along the way, you have mentored countless scientific innovators who now run their own laboratories worldwide, carrying forward your legacy of curiosity and rigor. With your scientific achievements, you have shown a commitment to enhancing the public good. As a co-founder of the biomedical companies Anacor Pharmaceuticals and Borogen, you turned fundamental discoveries into real-world solutions, developing life-saving anti-infective treatments and innovations in sustainable agriculture. Your service on numerous advisory boards and national councils underscores your dedication to ensuring the science benefits society at large. Your scholarship has earned the highest accolades, including the National Medal of Science bestowed by President Barack Obama in recognition of your profound impact on science and humanity. You are a member of the National Academy of Sciences, the National Academy of Medicine, the American Philosophical Society, and the American Academy of Arts and Sciences, among others. Evidence of the importance of your work. Through your visionary research, mentorship, and public service, you have demonstrated the power of microbiology, not only to decipher life, but also to uplift it. Your contributions exemplify the highest ideals of scientific inquiry and humanity. For your extraordinary dedication to advancing knowledge, training the next generation, and improving the human condition, the Graduate Center of the City University of New York profoundly confers upon you, Dr. Lucy Shapiro, the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa, with all the rights and privileges associated therewith. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right. You won't mess up the and then Yeah, I know. Well, we have to give you the degree.
I now have the great pleasure to present Dr. Kathy N. Davidson, Graduate Center Distinguished Professor of English, Digital Humanities, and Data Science and Visualization, co-director of the Graduate Center's Futures Initiative, and senior advisor on transformation to the CUNY Chancellor, who will deliver the commencement address. Professor Davidson.
Thank you, Provost Carey. Like anyone who has been given the incredible honor of delivering a commencement address at a university they love deeply, I've spent the last weeks listening to other graduation speeches by Maggie Rogers, Henry the Fonz Winkler, Usher, Jane Fonda, and even Kermit the Frog. It is a genre full of rituals, aspirations, and expectations as momentous as this day itself. As I listened to speech after speech, I imagined all of you sitting here in Lincoln Center in your 12th century regalia and thought about the commencement speakers who moved me the most. Invariably, they recounted a personal story, typically from their own student days, and made a connection from their past to your future. So here's my story. Unlike most of you, I was a terrible student. I'm dyslexic, although it wasn't really a thing when I was young. I went through elementary and high school with lousy grades and a lot of anger. I skipped school whenever I could, was insolent, was suspended a number of times, and boasted defiantly about my astonishingly low SAT scores. But I lucked out. I won a national writing competition that earned me a scholarship to a small liberal arts college outside Chicago, Elmhurst, not Amherst, Elmhurst College. And there I got very lucky again. It turned out that a number of Chicago writers and artists, musicians and philosophers, and even my brilliant machine learning prof picked up extra work teaching as adjuncts at Elmhurst College. My sophomore year, I was even able to enroll in a poetry class taught by one of America's greatest poets, the dazzling, fierce, incredible genius, Gwendolyn Brooks, the first African-American to win a Pulitzer Prize. She was an amazing and very demanding teacher. She knew I was a budding playwright. She even came to one of my plays. No one could have wanted to please their teacher more than I did. And I bombed in her class. She believed in formalism, so she had us read dozens of gorgeous sonnets and villanelles and haikus and Horatian odes and limericks, and then we had to write a poem in each of those forms. The harder I tried, the worse were the poems I produced. Now, in the final tradition of graduation speeches, this is supposed to turn into a story of failure overcome by hard work, and eventually of triumph over adversity, right? It's supposed to be an allegory that you can apply to your own life, a story of how you too can succeed against odds. Well, that's not how my story went, and it's not a moral you need. You are graduate students, all of you, with degrees from the Graduate Center of the City and University of New York, the nation's largest urban public university, and in my humble opinion, the greatest. A graduate student. A graduate student, that means you're a glutton for punishment, a devotee of sacrifice. You not only earned one degree, but you knowingly came back for another. You don't need a story about succeeding against odds. You have succeeded against odds. Fewer than 15% of Americans have earned a post-baccalaureate degree. Fewer than 2% hold a doctorate. You are superstars. No matter what lies ahead, you have within you the certitude that you can do what you need to do to get to your goal against odds because you are here. So back to my poetry class, taught by one of America's greatest poets. With each new form, I wrote more cliches, more clunky words, more verses that were supposed to rhyme and didn't, or weren't supposed to rhyme and did. I became more and more frustrated. And then one day, Professor Brooks said to me flat out, no sugarcoating, "Kat, you're not a poet." I was offended, but before I could protest, she asked me a question. Do you like writing poetry? Do you like writing poetry? And exasperated, I reverted to my old defiant high school persona and blurted out, "No, I hate it." She let my words hover there, then gave me her characteristic Buddhist smile and said in her deep, low voice, "There's enough bad in the world. Why would you work this hard at something you hate? Why not work at what you love? Why not fight for your passion?" To be fair, Professor Brooks also invited me to prove her wrong, but she warned me not to spend too much time doing something only to prove her wrong. I needed to focus on what was right for me, not only what was assigned to me. She had a favorite expression. She said it often, and it became the final line in one of her most famous poems, and it's the title of my commencement address today. Live in thee along. It was characteristically cryptic, impish, a provocation. Live in thee along with, alongside, come along, go along, run along, string along, sing along. By live in thee along, she urged us to live in the journey, not in false expectations, to live in the present, not in nostalgia or utopias, and live in deep connection to others. You're not alone in the world. You're always alongside someone or something. It's never just you. And because she was an activist as well as a poet, she insisted that doing what we love is a form of resistance. She urged us to never, never let the powerful deprive us of joy. Don't let them take away your urgent agency. That's what they're trying to steal, she would say. Stay present. Smell the flowers along the way. Live in thee along. This was her message to me and my classmates. It is as relevant and urgent a message now as it was then, and it was deeply political. You see, I took Gwendolyn Brooks' Introduction to Poetry class in the fall of 1968. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. had been assassinated that April. Robert F. Kennedy that June. For extra credit, we tutored in a preschool inspired by Black Panther Fred Hampton. He was assassinated by the FBI in 1969. It was the height of the Vietnam War that would result in 1.3 million deaths. Two of the boys I tutored in high school algebra had been drafted and were killed or disabled for life in that hideous war. It was the worst of times. Like now. Heinous violence was televised on the nightly news then, just as it's live streamed now. But for Professor Brooks, living in the along in 1968 also meant paying attention, being aware. It meant organizing, protesting, it meant activism. 1968, Students for a Democratic Society, the anti-war movement, the civil rights movement, feminism, reproductive rights, gay rights, voting rights, the environmental movement, the open education movement. These are all hard-won victories that 5 decades later they're trying to take away from us. Live in the along. Today, I am addressing you at the end of my own long career, and as you are beginning the next phase of your own. I cannot think of a better gift than passing on to you what my famous teacher gave to me, permission to do what you love, to do it courageously, and to fight honorably to preserve the values that mean the most to you. History needs you. We need your training, we need your perseverance, we need your hard work, we need your brilliance, your special gifts. And by the way, Professor Brooks was right. I'm not a poet. I've written a lot of books since 1968, but no poems. So I'm going to end full circle by reading you one of hers, 49 powerful, powerful words. It's called Speech to the Young, Speech to the Progress Toward, among them Nora and Henry III. Nora and Henry III were her two children. Say to them, say to the down keepers, the sun slappers, the self-soilers, the harmony hustlers, say to them, even if you are not ready for day, it cannot always be night. You will be right, for that is the hard home run. Live not for the battles won, live not for the end of the song, live in the along. Thank you, good luck to you. Thank you for spending these important years of your life learning, achieving, succeeding, graduating. Our society needs you. There is so much work for all of us to do. You are graduating. You are ready. Everything up to this day has prepared you for what comes after, for your fierce and joyous future. May you always live in the along. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It is now my pleasure to present the 2025 candidates for their degrees. President Brumberg, at this commencement, we recognize 82 candidates for the degree Master of Arts, 67 candidates for the degree Master of Science, 8 candidates for the degree Doctor of Audiology, 5 candidates for the degree Doctor of Musical Arts, and 298 candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. All candidates have completed the requirements of the university for their respective degrees and have been recommended for the degree by the Graduate Council. The candidate's names will be read this evening by Danya Katok, a graduate of the Doctor of Musical Arts program. The candidates will be hooded by Professor Peter Eckersall and Professor Valerie Schaefer. The executive officer, director, or faculty representative of each discipline will join us on the stage to congratulate each candidate. The list of executive officers and directors can be found in your program. I ask the audience to withhold applause until all graduates have been called. I also ask that the audience remain until the end of the program. Our last graduate is as important as the first one who crosses the stage. Will the candidates for the degree Master of Arts proceed to the stage? President Brumberg, by the authority delegated to you by the Board of Trustees, I request that you confer upon them the degree Master of Arts.
By the authority that the Regents of the State of New York and the Board of Trustees have committed to me, I confer upon you the degree of Master of Arts, therefore granting you all the rights, executive, and privileges which pertain to that degree. Congratulations.
Please recognize Professor Martin Burke, representing Program Director Sarah Covington, and the graduates for the Master of Arts degree in Biology and Memoir.
Elise Ahrens. Max Bondarenko. Vanessa Annette Botello. The final graduate for the Master of Arts degree in Biography and Memoir is Robin Pointer.
Please recognize Deputy Executive Officer Bettina Lerner, who is representing Executive Officer Giancarlo Lombardi and the graduates for the Master of Arts degree in Comparative Literature.
The graduate for the Master of Arts degree in Comparative Literature is Sabrina Testi Melgarejo.
Please recognize Program Director Matthew K. Gold and the graduates for the Master of Arts degree in Digital Humanities.
Maria Fernanda Buitrago Sanchez. Martin Glick. Beha Khan. The final graduate for the Master of Arts degree in Digital Humanities is Pamela Jean Stemberg.
You got it. There you go. Please recognize Presidential Professor Philip Kazanitz, representing Program Director Richard Osejo, and the graduates for the Master of Arts degree in International Migration Studies.
Zilfi Demushi. Marissa Sigliano. Domicila dos Santos Bicudo. The final graduate for the Master of Arts degree in International Migration Studies is Orunima Chakraborty.
Please recognize Professor Matthew W. Gold, representing Program Director Elizabeth McCauley, and the graduates for the Master of Arts degree in Liberal Studies.
Judith Rose Escalona. Julia Barlas. Carlin Kolker. Robert Brenner. Inaya Ansari. Alexandra Altomare. Kendall Allison. Celia Ceballos. Jacqueline Cahill. Julia Ann Jacobellis. Morgan Elise Prince. The final graduate for the Master of Arts degree in Liberal Studies is Sarah Grace Porterfield.
Please recognize Executive Officer Cecilia Cutler and the graduates for the Master of Arts degree in Linguistics.
Zainab Akonde. The final graduate for the Master of Arts degree in Linguistics is Anapia Borazzino.
Please recognize Program Director Krista Salamandra and the graduates for the Master of Arts degree in Middle Eastern Studies.
Chase Toscano. Kira Young. Sayida Ayman Hassan.
Please recognize Executive Officer Jonathan Gilmore and the graduates for the Master of Arts degree in Philosophy. Oh, I missed that. Oh, please recognize, thank you, Jonathan. Please recognize Acting Executive Officer Peter Romaniuk and the graduates for the Master of Arts degree in Political Science.
Shivani Hariram. Justin Castro. Georgia Graham. Ellie Josephine Massan. Angela Vasovich. The final graduate for the Master of Arts degree in Political Science is Madison Squires.
Please recognize Program Director Dana Ein Davis and the graduates for the Master of Arts degree in Women's and Gender Studies.
Guggen Kaur. The final graduate for the Master of Arts degree in Women's and Gender Studies is Amaranta Martinez Martinez.
Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Science proceed to the stage? President Brumberg, by the authority delegated to you by the Board of Trustees, I request that you confer upon them the degree of Master of Science.
By the authority that the Regents of the State of New York and the Board of Trustees have committed to me, I confer upon you the degree of Master of Science, thereby granting you all the rights, executive, and privileges which pertain to that degree.
Please recognize Professor Jillian Bellivari, representing Program Director Allison Sheffield, and the graduates for the Master of Science degree in Astrophysics.
Justin Bach. The final graduate for the Master of Science degree in Astrophysics is Shireen Zaidi.
Please recognize Program Director Tony Rowe and the graduates for the Master of Science degree in Cognitive Neuroscience.
Aishwarya Ashley Gurung. Lauren Barrick. Waidehi Hemkumar Patel. Jade Marie Turbides. Catherine Serena Lyons. The final graduate for the Master of Science degree in Cognitive Neuroscience is Omar Ghazi.
Please welcome back to the stage Program Director Matthew K. Gold and the graduates for the Master of Science degree in Data Science, Data Analysis, and Visualizations.
Aniruddha Parthasarthy. Nicole Baz. Hoi Wa Tang. Jamie Elizabeth Gelberg. Kelechi Iwu Agwu. Gabrielle Lenore Marie Langston. Leonard Santos. The final graduate for the Master of Science degree in Data Analysis and Visualization is Nelson Harin.
Please recognize Executive Officer Ping Ji and the candidates for the Master of Science degree in Data Science.
Venkata Moganti. Carl Brendel. Nay Majmudar. Edward Miller. Kayadi Desai. Yunbi Han. Mafal Nalimul Rahman. The final graduate for the Master of Science degree in Data Science is Sachin Garg.
Please recognize Program Director Michele Vitadello and the graduates for the Master of Science degree in Nanoscience.
The graduate for the Master of Science degree in Nanoscience is Kutsia Ashraf.
Okay, so you'll do it. All right. We now welcome the graduates for the master's degree in quantitative methods in the social sciences.
Deja Brunson. Anna Hickey. Tiffany Hugh. Ariel Imani Kanate. Hiwa Tasa. The final graduate for the Master of Science degree in Quantitative Methods in the Social Sciences is Ryan George McNeil.
We will now present the candidates for doctoral degrees. Candidates will be hooded by Professor Peter Eckersall and Professor Valerie L. Schaefer. Will the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Audiology proceed to the stage? President Brumberg, by the authority delegated to you by the Board of Trustees, I request that you confer upon them the degree of Doctor of Audiology.
By the authority that the Regents of the State of New York and the Board of Trustees have committed to me, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Audiology, thereby granting you all the rights and privileges which pertain to that degree.
Please recognize Acting Executive Officer Dorothy Neve DeToro and the graduates for the Doctor of Audiology degree.
Madeline Byer. Daniela Ariana Bryan. The final graduate for the Doctor of Audiology degree is Sophie Silvermintz.
Will the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Musical Arts proceed to the stage? President Brumberg, by the authority delegated to you by the Board of Trustees, I request that you confer upon them the degree for Doctor of Musical Arts.
By the authority that the Regents of the State of New York and the Board of Trustees have committed to me, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Musical Arts, thereby granting you all the rights and privileges which pertain to that degree.
Please recognize Acting Executive Officer Ann Stone and the graduates for the Doctor of Musical Arts degree.
Audrey Chen. The final graduate for the Doctor of Musical Arts degree is Xiaoming Tian.
Will the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy proceed to the stage? President Brumberg, by the authority delegated to you by the Board of Trustees, I request that you confer upon them the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
By the authority that the Regents of the State of New York and the Board of Trustees have committed to me, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, thereby granting you all the rights and privileges which pertain to that degree. Congratulations.
Please recognize Executive Officer Jeff Moskowski and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Anthropology.
Divine Alvarez Saraparu Mitchell. Megan Carvalho Enriquez. Alexis Lee Amin Lancer. Emma Thoreau. Nina Beebe. Jordan Crowell. Sheehan Moore. Eric Alexander Foreman. Samuel Elliott Novacek. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in anthropology is Paloma Rodrigo Gonzalez.
Please recognize Executive Officer Jennifer Ball and the graduates of Doctor of Philosophy degree in Art History.
Michelle Miller Fisher. Chie Jojima. Horacio Ramos. Sonia Elena Gondert. Remy Poindexter. Viviana Bucarelli. Maria Beatriz Carrion. Toba Joy Auckland Peck. Janine DeFeo. Chaeyoon Lee. The final graduate of the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Art History is Helena Shaskevich.
Please recognize Executive Officer Sebastian Poget and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Biochemistry.
Devin Samoy. Abhipsha Shatarupa. Da Hui. Shivaji Shagule.
Now it's official.
Nurel Huda Juti Elamrani.
Yeah.
Yunji Ji. DJ Molino. Ismail Kudom. Jacob Ni Quarte. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in biochemistry is Amanda Michelle Whitaker.
Please recognize Executive Officer Christopher Blair and the graduates for the degree of Philosophy in Biology.
Mihua Kang. Jisup Yang. Sarah Frizzard. Catherine Lynn Anderson. Beryl Khan. Connor French. Emily Birnbaum. Apurva Vashisht. Anthony Ramadeh. Lara Baguess. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Biology is Ella Thomas Vardaman.
Please recognize Executive Officer Carl Lang and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Business.
Mu Lee. Yuan Zhang. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Business is Mingyan Su.
Please recognize Executive Officer Yolanda Small and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Chemistry.
Courtney Bray. Gaukar Askarova. May Myat Mo. Wenjing Zhu. Han Bin Lee. Zhou Wu. Harrison Yeboah Asari. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Chemistry is John Charles Balcom.
Please welcome Deputy Executive Officer Bettina Lerner, who is representing Executive Officer Giancarlo Lombardi, and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Comparative Literature.
Joseph Richard Boisvert. Yael Hameiri Sanso. Anna Kiki. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Comparative Literature is Mark Allen Donaldson.
Please recognize Executive Officer Ping Ji and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Computer Science.
Jia-Chi Yang. Sha Lu. Chun-Yu Yuan. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Computer Science is Michael Yanelli.
Please recognize Executive Officer Brian Lawton and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Criminal Justice.
Sebastián Galleguillos. Irina Fanaraga. Maria Barrera Villert. Diba Ruzbahani. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Criminal Justice is Jeremiah Perez Torres.
Please recognize Executive Officer Kieran Howard and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Earth and Environmental Sciences.
Kuhinur Begum. Nia Hatshepsut Renee. Janelle Janique Howe. Mabel Gray. Daylise Mugabo. Caroline Loomis. Corey Scher. Stephen Jones. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Earth and Environmental Sciences is John Michael Zayak.
Please welcome Deputy Executive Officer Sebastiano Manzan, representing Executive Officer Lilia Maliar, and for the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Economics.
Dragos Elo. Wei Chao Guo. Juolin Lee. Christopher Naubert. Morgan Hunt. Lulu Wang. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Economics is Melika Ozsoy.
Please recognize Executive Officer Joan Lucarliello and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Educational Psychology.
Nikita Khalid. Damira Rashid. Manija Hart. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Educational Psychology is Terrence Calistro.
There you go. Please recognize Executive Officer Suraj Ahmed and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in English.
Kendra Sullivan. Andrew Thomas Dunn. Anastasia Vahaviolos Valasis. Stefano Morello. Sakuntare Swai. Destry Maria Sibley. Austin Bailey. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in English is Robert Greco.
Please recognize Executive Officer Maxime Blanchard and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in French.
Mania Arbabi. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in French is Gabriel Maginier.
Please recognize Executive Officer Jonathan Sassy and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in History.
Thomas Aston Shellhammer. Oscar Aponte. Benjamin Deal. Carly Snyder. Amanda Westbrook Brennan. Stephanie Makowski. Balaam Dolan. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in History is Todd David Fine.
Please recognize Executive Officer Beatrice Lado and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Latin American, Iberian, and Latino cultures. Lilac.
Rocio de la Guila Gracie. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Latin American, Iberian, and Latino cultures is Ernesto Cuba.
Please recognize Executive Officer Cecilia Cutler and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Linguistics.
Andre Eliatambi. Meredith Hilliard. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in linguistics is Leanne Stover.
Please recognize Executive Officer Christian Wolf and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in mathematics.
Sunil Phillip. Joseph Dominic DiCapua. Samantha Kathleen Jarvis. Xiaoyu Wang. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in mathematics is Jason Elias Block.
We welcome to the stage Peter Eckersall for the remaining hooding. Please recognize Acting Executive Officer Ann Stone and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in music.
Scott Allen Miller. Stephen Spencer. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in music is Thomas Ardis Hedrick III.
Please recognize Executive Officer Jonathan Gilmore and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in philosophy.
Jenny Clark Schiff. Eliana Luxembourg Peck. Alex Mendez. Alexia Papikiotis. Tomasz Ziglewicz. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in philosophy is Vincent Alexis Palouse.
Please recognize Professor Gabrielle Grosso, who is representing Executive Officer Alexios P. Polychronakis and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Physics.
Luis Alonso Alvarez Garcia. Camila Polvara. Yamuna Paudel. Negin Moharami Alafi. Gabriel Pimenta Martins. Henry Best. Sudish Srivastava. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Physics is Enrique Alejandro Mejia IV.
Please recognize Acting Executive Officer Peter Romaniuk and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Political Science.
Paulette Ann Southall Weiss. Tui An Tran.
Congratulations.
Louis Charbonneau. Giovanna Marquez Coeli. Joyce A. Rivera. Arielle Gabriella Meckler. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Political Science is Dean Schaefer.
Please recognize Executive Officer Patricia Brooks and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Psychology.
Manju Aishwarya Athikesavan. Bengi Siulu.
Take a picture.
Janan Shuhaib. Eve Klein. Christina Onea. Allison Lynn Cabana Das. Rebecca Smart. Gabriella Grace Nell Robinson. Susan Vanessa McHugh. Sophie Gindia Schiff. Dakota Egglefield Wheeler. Shira Russell Giller. Ariel Zucker. Victoria Phillips Diamond. Catherine Huitir Chang. Jonathan Lopez Matos. Kara Buddha. Caroline Faye Zimmerman Stuhlman. David Lloyd Yap. Kristen Stars Lynch. Grace Flores Robles. Wyston Alexander Rodriguez. Shivani Shah.
Congrats.
Caitlin Ann Bussey. Luke Patrick Kega. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in psychology is Ethan Ray.
Please recognize Executive Officer Barbara Teeter and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in social welfare.
Kimona Shatisse Spencer. Sabretta Alford. Miguel A. Rodriguez.
Yeah, okay.
Gilbert Alton Nick. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in social welfare is Melva M. Miller.
Please welcome Executive Officer Lynn Chancer and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in sociology.
John Antush. Daniel Christopher Colligan. Nicholas James Rodrigo. Elizabeth Lackner. Christine Kahn. Josephine Barnett. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Sociology is Miriam Moster.
Please recognize Executive Officer Valerie Schaefer and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Speech, Language, Hearing Sciences.
Katerina Antelovich. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Speech, Language, Hearing Sciences is Hyunji Chun.
Please recognize Executive Officer Sherry Deckman and the long-awaited graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Urban Education.
Allegra Elisa Rebecca Algava.
Pause for the camera.
Dreama Brown Hoyt. Crystal Welch Scott. Millie Ciros Roach. Lucy A. Robbins. Brett Gardner Murphy. Fatima Sharif. Megan Lynn Cyrano. Lamar O'Kay. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Urban Education is Louis Zambrano.
I present to you the class of 2025 CUNY Graduate Center. We couldn't be more proud of you. Congratulations to all for these spectacular accomplishments. President Brumberg will now offer closing remarks. Please remain seated until faculty and graduates have recessed from the hall. President Brumberg.
Thank you. The end is in sight. Hopefully you can all still live up to the credo that the real key to graduate school is maximizing your free food opportunities. So start thinking about where you'll have your loved ones take you this evening. In all seriousness, a commonality that brings our community together is the bedrock principle that knowledge matters and its creation is an essential endeavor. We've all experienced that it's relatively easy to go online or to visit the Mina Reese Library and take out or download a journal article or book. In contrast, it is much, much harder to create new knowledge and contribute to those corpuses, something that each and every one of you has done during your time at the Graduate Center. The pursuit of new knowledge is the activity that brings us all together, from the astrophysicists to those pursuing degrees in urban education. While the fields of study and methods may vary, I think it is fair to say that we all believe that through research, we will not only find out secrets of nature and the human condition, but also find ways in which this knowledge can benefit our society. Problems do not solve themselves. Only by identifying areas of inquiry and asking questions and then investigating the answers can advances in understanding be made. Here at the Graduate Center, our tagline is research for the public good. And so much good has come from the new knowledge that has been created by you, the graduating class of 2025. We are experiencing a time when higher education is being questioned. What gives me hope, though, is knowing that we as an institution continue to be a beacon for incredible students from around the world and from every background who are united around the twin ideas that facts matter and that we need to share those truths with the communities we serve. CUNY was founded on the principle of providing a quality education to the whole people of New York. As I just shook the hands of the graduating class of 2025, I can assert that the founding ideal should be amended to say that the Graduate Center in particular exists to provide a quality education to all those who desired it and are committed to knowledge generation. We do not compromise our standards. Rather, for over 60 years, we have remained steadfast in our commitment to providing pathways for our students to achieve their academic and professional goals. Fundamental to this pursuit has been the financial backing of our city, state, and federal governments. This basic pact is now being challenged to a degree that has not been seen in the lifetime of the Graduate Center. I take solace that you, along with those behind me on this stage and the faculty and leaders in the audience, will make the principled arguments for why facts matter, why public education matters, and why it is essential that our continued existence is not only maintained, but enhanced and strengthened. A quick perusal of today's commencement program is all the evidence you need to see the breadth and depth of our scholars' work. Every bit of new knowledge and understanding advances us as a society. Our scholars are equipped to pursue the cure for cancer, explore solutions to climate change, examine the role of immigrants in a healthy society, sustain and enrich the arts and humanities, and evaluate the societal impacts of artificial intelligence, to name just a few areas of expertise. Through their future investigations and advocacy, I have confidence we will move towards a more just and equitable future. I fully believe that all of you will proudly champion the cause of the Graduate Center and public higher education more generally, as you join a community of over 18,000 Graduate Center alumni. And one day in the future, I look forward to celebrating your continued success as we did today with Professor Ginsberg. As I posed a final research question for all of you at the beginning of my talk, I hope you didn't tune me out too quickly and that you all have researched the best place to celebrate your accomplishments. And with that, class is dismissed. Congratulations to the Graduate Center, class of 2025. Good luck to all.